Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, decades of wear and tear to the Longboat Pass Inlet jetty has officials in Manatee County looking to make improvements.
The jetty is at the southern end of Anna Maria Island, right near Coquina Beach area. ABC 7's Rick Adams has more on what the county is proposing.
Well, the jetty here at the Longboat Pass Inlet has certainly seen better days. Manatee County officials are now looking into replacing it. It's been around for 60 years, and now officials say the time has come to give it a major facelift. The wood and the spikes holding the 500-foot Longboat Pass Inlet jetty together are beginning to show their age, and there's even sand starting to leak into the water. County officials say the plan is to rebuild it as a rock jetty, similar to the Venice jetty.
It's finally got to the condition where it's no longer holding and doing the job of holding principally Coquina Beach and the southern end of Anna Maria Island falling into the Longboat Pass.
Chuck Jankowski visits the Longboat Pass Inlet frequently with his wife. He's all for improvements to the jetty. In fact, he says he would love to have a jetty that you could walk on.
It's a beautiful place, and the more things you have here for the people to enjoy it, the better.
For Naples resident Martin Smith, he wouldn't want to see too many changes to the current jetty. He appreciates it for what it is.
I was struck by just the aesthetic, age and beauty that time and weather has had its effect on it.
The entire cost of the project could run anywhere from $3 to $5 million. And officials say work on a new jetty here would not get underway until sometime in 2019, and it would take around 6 months to complete. Reporting from the Longboat Pass Inlet, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. The Florida Highway Patrol is investigating a deadly pedestrian accident in Sarasota County. State troopers say a 65-year-old man from Sarasota was walking across all 4 lanes of Proctor Road near Woodpine Drive around 10 o'clock this morning. Troopers say the man walked right in front of an oncoming car and was hit.
Sometimes we get into a hurry, we forget about our situational awareness, and we just try to run across the road. This is something that we teach children every day, but adults, we have to follow the same rules.
Troopers are still trying to get in touch with the victim's family and have not yet released his name.
Sarasota County health officials reporting an increase in mosquito-borne disease activity in the area. Several sentinel chicken flocks have tested positive for West Nile virus. That means the risk of transmission to humans has increased. Sarasota County mosquito control and health officials will continue surveillance and prevention efforts, but advise people to protect themselves from mosquitoes, to get rid of standing water around their homes. Well, we all rely on the electricity delivered by power lines, but one Suncoast resident says maintaining her electricity has become challenging because of tree limbs. And as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates shows us, her problems are the result of poorly maintained power lines.
Believe it or not, the leading cause of a power outage in many areas is not a storm, but instead vegetation hitting the power line. And one community says they're plagued with the problem.
The tree limbs are up and powered and messed up into the line.
Sarasota resident Debriah Hendricks says the trees growing from her neighbor's property have gotten out of hand. So much that the limbs are now interfering with the electricity coming into her home.
These are your wires, your main important wires that travel the electric. When this knocks out, everything knocks out. 6 of the houses were without electric.
Hendricks says the problem has become a normal occurrence, with tree limbs intertwining with the lines and leaving her without power. But because of her medical condition, which requires electricity to run an oxygen machine, her situation gets even worse.
It's scary when you don't know, and you never know if the machine's shut down, then I have a problem. And when you can't breathe, you can't breathe.
So ABC 7 went to get some answers. Our first stop, the neighbor whose trees are growing into Hendricks' yard.
It's not my responsibility, it's the responsibility of the county, Florida Power and Light, and their subcontractors. And they do come and they cut them.
The property owner, who did not want to disclose her identity, says the issue is not just coming from her trees, but the many forms of vegetation that now line the block. But she says FPL has been maintaining the power lines and cutting back some of the foliage. In a statement sent to ABC 7, FPL says their records show they trimmed the area less than a year ago. The statement went on to say it's hard to tell whether this situation existed during our most recent planned maintenance prior to Hurricane Irma, which is why we are helping this customer out and trimming vegetation away from the service drop. And within days, FPL crews were out resolving the problem.
In addition, FPL says they trim trees and branches away from about 15,000 miles of power line each year. But they did add that line that comes from their pole to the customer's home is usually the customer's responsibility. And in those instances, they have to hire a professional to remove vegetation. Beth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Well, it's the first Friday of the month. People are heading out to Lakewood Ranch to enjoy some live music and, of course, some nice weather out there.
I bet there's going to be a huge crowd there tonight. Let's get the latest with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan, who's already there showing us what's going on. Bob?
It's huge already, you guys, and the music's just about to start. They're postponing it a little bit because I've got the lead singer right here. Her name, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, hard, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you.
You got it.
She told me the lyrics. Mary Lou, great band out here Yesterdays, right?
Yes,
what are you guys playing?
We're playing 60s music. 60s music, the greatest hits that ever were.
I love that, too. You guys have played here many times and also at the Bayfront there, too, at Van Wezel.
Correct. 8 or 9 times here, and I think 8 or 9 times down in front of the Van Wezel.
So you know when you get invited back, you have to be good.
That's right. And we draw a crowd. Why? Because we play that great 60s music that everybody loves.
Right. I asked some of these folks here if they've ever been to a concert in the 60s, and they said, yeah, if they remembered.
They remembered they weren't really there then, right?
That's right. Hey, man, we look forward to hearing some music. I like your outfit, too. Appreciate it. Thanks for taking time out.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. Good weather, too. Looking for some good music. Again, perfect weather right now. We have generally fair skies. Temperatures in the low 80s. The winds out of the north at around 8 miles an hour. And the dew point temperature really hasn't dropped all that much, but the pressure is still high at 30.03 inches. And we're looking for gorgeous weather tonight. So come on out. Music starting in just a little bit. Some great 60s music. Back to you guys.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. We'll see you in a little bit. Well, tonight we'll wrap up the regular season for Suncoast High School football teams.
However, 2 area rivals will meet in Bradenton for the second week of the playoffs in a win-or-go-home private school matchup. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us live from St. Stephen's High School with a preview of our football Friday night game of the week. Adam?
Yeah, Scott and Jacqueline, good evening. The St. Stephen's Falcons are in the middle of their first ever state title defense under the Sunshine State Athletic Conference. They have won 19 straight games dating back to last season, including 2 wins against their opponent tonight, Out of Door Academy, out of Lakewood Ranch here in town. Now, the Falcons are loaded for another title run. They bring back top offensive talent like quarterback Fred Billy and twin brothers Chase and Sidney Brown. Now, St. Stephen's beat the Out of Door Thunder 61-7 earlier this year, but the loss kind of jolted the Thunder, who have won 4 games straight since that loss, outscoring their opponents by more than 100 points during the streak. We talked to the Thunder head coach just moments ago, who says he and his team, sorry, I'm about to get hit by a field goal there, he and his team are looking forward to this second shot.
Yeah, well, we feel like we're a different team than we were 4 weeks ago. We've won 4 straight games. We've put up more than 30 points in those games. Our defense is coming along, better understanding of our systems. We've thrown in a few wrinkles. Obviously, we're going to need to catch some breaks out here to compete with such a great program, but we'll do our best, and you know, we want to make it a competitive game.
Now, I'm standing right under the field goal, so if I have to duck and cover, they're kicking them from about 40 yards right now. As for the rest of our area that plays under the Florida High School Athletic Association, this is a big regular season finale. We have 7 area teams in the playoffs as it stands right now, but 4 of those teams are right on the fringe of their regions, so a win tonight is very big for those teams. We'll be bringing you all the highlights later on tonight, including the rivalry matchup, Riverview and Sarasota. I got it in this time, Scott. For now, live in Bradenton, Adam Cellini, we'll take it back to you in the studio.
All right, Adam, I appreciate that. Look forward to the big show tonight. Thank you so much. Well, a high school senior on the Suncoast will be heading to Harvard next fall. Clark Dean is a senior at Pineview and was recently accepted into Harvard University on a rowing scholarship. He's been rowing since the 6th grade and recently won the Junior World Championships for the United States. Dean says listening to his coaches and working hard got him to where he is today.
You can go as far as you'll let yourself go with it. I mean, putting in extra work and stretching and doing this stuff that no one else wants to do but makes you faster.
Dean will compete in rowing competitions over the summer before he starts classes at Harvard and still is a world champion in the fall. Congratulations.
Certainly, big congratulations to him. Well, business leaders from all over Bradenton gathered today to honor the accomplishments of local businesses in the area. The Economic Development Corporation of Bradenton held its annual update luncheon at Manatee Technical College. Over 400 business leaders attended, and one of the top awards was given today to the Distinguished Individual of the Year, awarded to Kevin DeLallo, the CEO of Manatee Memorial Hospital. DeLallo is recognized for her expanding emergency room operations, bringing resident surgeons and physicians to the area, and supporting nursing school programs.
You have to have good health care in the area in order to attract businesses, and he's allowed us to have that in Manatee County.
Pittsburgh Pirates president Frank Akunele also revealed insights into the ball club's 50-year partnership with the city of Bradenton and Manatee County.
Well, still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, possible funding for some Florida landowners to prevent development on their properties.
And shoppers might be able to purchase items free of sales tax for one day next year. We'll have that story when we come back.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Take the trolley to Siesta Beach for the Crystal Classic Sand Sculpting Festival, November 10th through 13th. See master sand sculptors create works of art. It's family fun with hands-on kids activities, sand sculpting lessons, music, food, a party tent, and more. Visit SiestaKeyCrystalClassic.com.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
For 30 years, it's been an honor for the Michaels on Ice team to serve you.
We love that our restaurant, wine cellar, and ballroom have become your favorite gathering places, and we love catering your parties.
From everyday celebrations to life's greatest occasions, please join us soon for new culinary adventures. A toast to 30 years.
And to many more.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace?
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-683-9262.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
The ABC7 First Alert Hurricane Guide. Download yours today.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
It's bigger and better. The Siesta Key Crystal Classic Sand Sculpting Festival, November 10th through 13th. 24 international artists create massive sand sculptures. Enjoy 4 days and 2 nights with live music, food, a party tent, and more. See SiestaKeyCrystalClassic.com for details.
$75 million may go towards shielding agricultural land from development next year. Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam is asking state lawmakers for the money to fund the depleted program. It involves the state purchasing conservation easements, which allow landowners to continue farming or ranching, but prevents development on those properties. Putnam says the program has been used to conserve about 38,000 acres so far.
A House Democrat has proposed creating a small business Saturday sales tax holiday in November of next year. A Senate committee is scheduled to take up that issue on Monday. Under the proposal, small businesses would be able to sell items costing less than $1,000 without charging sales tax the Saturday after Thanksgiving in 2018. Lawmakers have considered similar proposals in the past, but have not approved them. Those new proposals are filed for the 2018 legislative session.
All right, we're going to get a check on your weekend forecast with Bob Harrigan right after this, live at Music on Main in Lakewood Ranch.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
What if you had a medical emergency away from home?
My chest hurts. I can't breathe.
What you need is Mobile Help, America's premier mobile medical alert system. Most systems only work at home, but with Mobile Help, you get help outside the home with coverage nationwide on one of the largest cellular networks at the press of a button. Call the number on your screen for a free full-color brochure. We'll send you everything you need, including this base station, the patented mobile device, and the waterproof pendant and wrist button. You can also add the fall button that automatically detects falls and signals help. Call today and receive a risk-free 30-day trial. There is no equipment to buy and no long-term contract. For a limited time, you will also receive a free emergency key box with your plan purchase. Remember, Mobile Help keeps you safe coast to coast.
Call 1-800-916-8638. That's 1-800-916-8638.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Music on Main and Lakewood Ranch is now in full swing.
Such a fun event. Bob Harrigan joins us now live from the event with the first alert forecast. Bob, how's it looking out there?
It's looking good, Jacqueline. We got some chair dancing right now. There's some people up there dancing as well. Joining me now live is from River Strand in Manatee County. We have Lulu and Hugo. You guys having fun out here today?
Yes, we are. We have fun all the time.
You guys come out here quite frequently for the Music on Main?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love it out here.
Yeah, the band's great, isn't it?
Yep, great band. We're gonna get up and dance pretty soon.
Yeah, I tell you, the people up already on the dance floor listening to Yesterdays. Have you heard them before?
Yes, we have.
They're good, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
60s music. Have you ever been to a concert back in the 60s?
Of course.
Do you remember it? We also have some folks here. They're from Bradenton on Cortez, right? Sam Remo?
Yes, Sam Remo Shores.
Have you ever been to Music on Main?
Yes.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's a wonderful time.
What do you think of the weather?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, now that the hurricanes are gone, the comfortable weather is in. It's nice.
You brought this weather tonight.
That's right, thank you. You see the people up there dancing, clapping. Sloopy Hang On, right there, great song. Rick Derringer from, this is like Ohio State's song. It's like their theme song up there. Anyway, the hurricanes are gone. We got just under a month before it's all said and done. It's been a very active hurricane season. It has indeed. And it looks as though things are quieting down finally. We'll keep an eye on that Western Caribbean, but there's not a whole lot going on as far as the hurricane season goes. The next name, by the way, is Rena. Rena is the next name. But currently, we have a nice shot of the Casey Key webcam, if we can advance to that. And you can see beautiful conditions out there in the water. Seas are calm out there. Seas running less than 2 feet for the most part. And current conditions, we have mostly fair skies. And temperatures have cooled now into the upper 70s to low 80s at this point. The winds have calmed as well. They're out of the north at 8 miles an hour or so. And the pressure is still above 30 inches, and that's high, and that will stay with us through the weekend as well. The high today was 83 degrees, and this morning's low was 63, and that's, again, slightly above the average or near average temperatures as far as that goes. That's what we'll see over the weekend, too. And it looks as though we will see little chance for rainfall. There's a slight chance for an isolated inland shower on Sunday as a trough of low pressure moves in from the east. Now, and the beach and boating forecast looks good. Seas will be running 2 feet, and we'll see again, seas running less than 2 feet on Sunday. And it looks like a water temperature still very warm for the most part, 74, 75 degrees. And then the highs on your screen that you see right there. We are looking at mostly fair skies tonight. And hold on a second. And then we're looking for fair skies tonight. Tomorrow looks good. And the extended forecast looks fantastic with just a slight chance for a shower or two. You got it, girl. We're having fun out here. We'll be right back after this.
Good evening tonight from New York City.
The deadliest attack in New York since 9/11. David Muir with the NYPD at the scene. The only anchor at the fires in California with survivors in Las Vegas. Our teams in Niger and Myanmar. World News Tonight is America's most watched newscast, and we thank you.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
Do you need a good laugh? Starting November 1st at the Players Center, everything that can go wrong does go wrong in the smash hit comedy Moon Over Buffalo. This wild Broadway series production shows what happens both on stage and off. Contact the Players at 365-2494 or at theplayers.org. The show must go on with Moon Over Buffalo.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts on 4 or more windows.
We're still in hurricane season. Storms can pop up at a moment's notice. Sometimes it's just rain. Sometimes it's much worse. When severe weather strikes, trust ABC7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our autumn upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
This is opening night for the Sarasota Opera's fall season.
ABC7's Linda Carson has more.
La Traviata is one of the most popular Verdi operas.
The music is incredibly beautiful. It's some of Verdi's most beautiful music, but also the story touches us. It's about a courtesan, which is a fancy term for a prostitute, in mid-1800s Paris, and she gives up her life because of her love.
The opera begins in Violetta's home. She's been sick with TB for a year, but continues to live life to the fullest. A friend introduces her to Alfredo, a great admirer of hers.
She then realizes that there's something different about him. There's something truly genuine about him, and she finds out that while she was sick, he had been coming to check on her every day for a year. So she thinks to herself, this guy must be the real deal.
They fall in love and go to Violetti's country home.
Alfredo's father comes over and says, I want you to leave him because this is really bad for our family name, and my daughter, who is supposed to be married, she will not be able to get married because her fiancé has refused to marry her because of your reputation.
She's very ill now and knows in her weak condition it will kill her to give up Alfredo. Nevertheless,
she decides that she will do this for Alfredo. She will sacrifice her love for him, and she will leave him.
As the music tells the heartbreaking story of what happens next, behind the scenes, the staging of Stephanie Sundin pulls you into the story and helps you better understand the emotions of the singers.
So we follow the storyline very carefully, and we make sure that the relationship between and among the people on stage is very clear, so that nothing is confusing to the audience, and they can follow the story, they can follow the emotion, they can follow the entire line of the piece.
You'll see why La Traviata still touches us so deeply 164 years after Verdi wrote it.
It's a very beautiful story that teaches us so much about humanity and sacrifice, and I think there's not going to be a dry eye in the house.
La Traviata at the Sarasota Opera House, Friday night at 7:30, Sunday afternoon at 1:30, and various other performances through November 21st. Linda Carson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Looks like a beautiful show.
They sound spectacular.
Yeah.
Yep. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you back here again at 11.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Enjoy fine wine, craft beer, and delicious foods, all while supporting a great cause at the 16th Annual Suncoast Food and Wine Festival presented by Publix, Saturday, November 11th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. Taste wines from around the world and sample cuisine from the area's finest restaurants. All proceeds benefit a variety of local charities and Rotary Club projects. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
Attention type 2 diabetics. The FDA warns of an increased risk of amputation associated with certain diabetes medications. If you took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation or one of these other serious injuries, call the Rely On Group right now. If you've suffered amputation or any of these other injuries after taking your diabetes medication, call the Rely On Group today. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-604-1698. That's 800-604-1698.
If you or a loved one used a proton pump inhibitor, such as Nexium, Prilosec, or Prevacid, and then developed chronic kidney disease, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. A recent report released by the American Medical Association found that the use of proton pump inhibitors was associated with a significant increase in the risk of developing chronic kidney disease. Side effects associated with these medications include acute kidney injury, chronic kidney disease, dialysis treatment, kidney or renal failure, kidney transplant surgery, and even death. If you or a loved one used Nexium, Prilosec, or Prevacid and then developed chronic kidney disease, call right now. You may be owed significant compensation from the manufacturer. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-977-4346. Again, that's 1-800-977-4346.
If you have the ABC7 News app on your iPhone or iPad, the good news is you're getting an upgrade. Android users, you'll get the upgrade automatically. But iOS users, you need to download the new ABC7 News app now before your current app expires.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.